How to look younger, longer. Videos 4 and 5 were pretty much a comprehensive guide to ways you can look younger instantly. If you were following that advice as you went, then you might now have a more appropriate haircut, outfit, and personal style. You might have found ways to make your skin look younger, and you might have reduced the appearance of wrinkles and lines. But now it's time to go even further. It's time to prevent the relentless march of time from taking any more from your looks. As we suggested earlier, prevention is better than cure. So how do you prevent yourself from looking any older? The number one strategy for slowing aging: antioxidants. Antioxidants are foods that work by destroying free radicals. Free radicals are molecules that attack our cells by bombarding the cell walls, and which can damage them and make them look worn and wrinkled. If your skin cells take enough oxidative damage from these radicals, then this damage can eventually add up and become enough to be seen externally, which is one of the primary causes of wrinkles. Worse, if the damage goes through the cell walls and all the way into the center of the cell, the nucleus, it can damage the DNA and result in cancer-causing mutations. This is also what can cause blemishes and imperfections such as sunspots and other signs of aging. Antioxidants come in all shapes and sizes, but are generally found in our diet from such things as vitamin C in oranges and omega-6 fatty acid in oily fish. Perhaps the best sources of antioxidants are berries. And if you want a convenient way to get a huge number of antioxidants in your diet with minimal work, then the answer is to take a smoothie that is made primarily from berries. These are actually cost-effective too. Some smoothies can contain as many as 20 plus berries in a single bottle, which would cost a lot more to consume directly. Yes, smoothies contain a lot of sugar. For that reason, you shouldn't consume more than one a day. But the positives of smoothies far outweigh the negatives. Get some in your diet. Ionized water for profound anti-aging effects. There are a few other tricks you can use to get more antioxidant benefits though too. Now, one tip is to consider ionizing your water. Ionized water is water that has a higher ORP, or oxidation reduction potential. Here, water is ionized by gaining new electrons, and this in turn can alter the pH level to reduce acidity. Drinking acidic tap water can cause a fair amount of oxidative damage over time. So if you want to prevent wrinkles and also increase your energy levels in a profound way, consider getting a water ionizer so that all your water will be less likely to cause oxidative damage. And many people find that they start to notice the benefits within 30 days, and studies show that this has the potential to extend your lifespan and reduce the visible signs of aging. The master antioxidant, glutathione. Want another pro anti-aging tip? Consider trying to seek out a little more glutathione in your diet. This is what is often referred to as the master antioxidant. It is a tripeptide made from 3 amino acids: cysteine, glutamic acid, and glycine. This is more powerful than nearly any other kind of antioxidant and has a number of key roles in the body, including maintaining vitamins C and E, vitamin E being an important nutrient for skin health, regulating the production of hydrogen peroxide, neutralizing lipid peroxide byproducts, and assisting the removal of toxins from the body. So how do you get more glutathione in your diet? Trick question. You can't. Glutathione is actually synthesized in the body, but the good news is that you can increase it by getting more of the precursors, or building blocks, of this important substance. You'll do that by consuming the 3 amino acids we mentioned: L-cysteine, L-glutamic acid, and glycine. You can't get these in supplement form. Cysteine is toxic when consumed directly, but you can get it from your diet by eating more dairy, fish, meat, and cheese. For vegetarians, soybeans, spinach, pumpkin, and kale will work. Protection. Meanwhile, it helps to avoid creating more opportunities for your cells to become damaged. In particular, this means making sure that you hide from the sun whenever possible, and don't try to tan too much. The sun not only dries out our skin, but also causes further damage to those cells, which can age us as well as, once again, create a risk of cancer. Be sensible then, and if you must get bronzed, consider using self-tanning moisturizer as suggested earlier. And actually, this can have the added benefit of reflecting the sunlight back and helping you to absorb less of it. Another tip is to always cover up in other ways. Wearing shades is one of the most useful ways to keep your skin looking youthful because it will protect the delicate skin around your eyes from being damaged. This is one of the top tips from the aforementioned Aaron Marino. Stress. Finally, recognize the profoundly negative impact that stress has on your cells, your brain, and your aging. If you are in a state of chronic stress, then you invite deterioration, illness, and rapid aging. You invite inflammation and more. Stress increases your heart rate and suppresses your digestion and absorption of nutrients, along with your immune system. It causes inflammation and it increases oxidative damage. So if you can't avoid stress, learn to manage it. Meditation is one of the most powerful tools to help you slow your aging for all these reasons. Skincare and diet. Finally, make sure you are taking care of your skin as you age with products and with the right diet. That means having some kind of regime to protect your skin against damage and to replenish lost collagen and elastin. Moisturizing is also an important way to protect the skin from damage over time. There are countless different products on the market, and more than we can possibly list here. However, one quick tip is to look for those that contain humectants, such as hyaluronic acid, as well as vitamin E, which can help to block free radicals. If you're looking for something you can add to your diet that will reduce the appearance of wrinkles, then a good recommendation is bone broth. This contains a whole range of important nutrients for skin elasticity, not to mention your bone health. Bone broth contains collagen, glycine, and minerals such as calcium, phosphorus, and magnesium. Bone broth is made simply by boiling bones in order to infuse the water with nutrients. Fish bone broth has the added benefit of being rich in iodine, which can protect against sluggish thyroids as you get older and help you stay thin with plenty of hair.